Evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The Athletics have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Marco Estrada, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Left side, but well foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping in as Josh Reddick comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. Just underway here in Oakland. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Brad Peacock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Popped him up. Bregman on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
The right fielder.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Not great. He's 1 for 8. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Up high. 2-1 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Correa.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 6. The designated
Next
hitter.
up for the Stros,
Aledmys
Diaz. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone. It's a solo shot for Aledmys Diaz. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Batting
Here's
second,
George Springer.
the center fielder, number 4, George.
As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Three and two, full count. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
I know one
Batting
thing.
eight.
He earned that
The
free
first
pass
baseman,
right
number
there.
10.
He was tempted with
US
some
Sport
really good pitches, but he
Kanal.
stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently, as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Nope, 1-0.
The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Athletic.
And he's looking to
The
snap out
designated
of what's
hitter,
been a rather
Chris
dry spell at the plate.
Davis.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Ball one.
That's inside.
Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Peacock has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full, 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 9 on the year. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And he takes ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run, 9 driven in. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. And that's the second out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is line to left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Chirinos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Center, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs.
Fielder.
A lot of draw in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
In now, Josh Reddick, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2-2, here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Chirinos on third. Brantley is at second with nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Ripped down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Outside.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. It is career. Bregman comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When
Now
you find yourself in a hole,
hitter.
the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 4-1.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The Athletic.
Next up for the A's,
The catcher.
Josh Begley.
Josh.
Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock.
Begley.
He's gone 3 for 8. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Begley playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this one just misses off the corner. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So one gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And that misses, 2-2. The 2-2 swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, but he can't get it there in time. Semien is aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. Stretch. High fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Semien, base runner at first with 1 out. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Chapman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brentley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Defense.
Standing in, Stephen Piscotty flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. 0-2, here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. This is line to left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One and 1 to Chirinos. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Gurriel, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs,
Now
the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
Your
Yasmero
attention,
Petit
please.
Answers the call
Now
from the pen here in the fourth,
Athletics.
as they didn't get the
Number
outing they were
36,
hoping for from their starter.
Yasmero Petit.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Houston leads this one 6-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris
Leading
Davis.
off for the
He'll look to
A's,
bounce back after
the
striking
designated
out
hitter,
his last time up.
Chris
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by
Davis.
a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but
now
probably too good to
the
take,
first baseman,
and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Olson is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Count now a ball and a strike. One run, two hits, and one error on the Oakland line score. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a
left
couple of
fielder.
hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Pinder.
Stepping into the box, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Olson stands at first with one out. Outside, 3-0 now. Jurickson Profar is on deck. Ah! 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
3-2.
Three-two pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay, and he's safe.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it
Now
hugged the line and found its way
second
into the
baseman,
corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he
ball.
cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Jurickson Profar. He swings and runs it to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard
Now
hit.
batting,
Sometimes
catcher,
the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Josh Fegley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Brantley. He can't get to it. This one's down. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The batter, number 10.
Battle there.
Shortstop.
Several pitch
Marcus.
at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 3. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now
and there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter.
Let's
Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 6 tries.
That's
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a high pop-up. Chapman is there for it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3.
Your
Wade
attention,
Miley
please.
will come on and
Now
make his
pitching
4th
for
appearance
Houston,
in this campaign.
Number 20, Wade Miley.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. And
Leading
at this
off
point of
for
the
the
game, I
A's,
think it's clear that the
the
plan of
center
attack
fielder,
against the top of the
number
order
22.
has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over
Now
for a strike.
batting,
But
third
hold on here
baseman,
now. They quickly
Matt
requested some time to take a look at the
Chapman.
replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
So here's
review.
one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the
Upon
challenge
video review,
and the
the
ability to
umpires
use any
have
further
upheld the
challenges
call of
for the
out
rest of the
at
game.
first base.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Chapman is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box
Now
right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Miley sets. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, a very impressive 5 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike.
That's out, 1-1.
Hey. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Michael Brantley.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Matt Olson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. Catches the zone at the knees for a strike.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th.
Pinder.
And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Miley gets the sign. 3-0 on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Striding in for Oakland, Jurickson Profar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Pinder, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A's go quietly there. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. In previous matchups with his Miracle team, he's a .375 hitter.
Reddick.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there.
Now batting.
Sometimes we see
The
great
second
hitters
baseman,
have their calls go
Jose
their way on close pitches,
Altuve.
but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies and
J.B.
gentlemen,
Wendelken
your
comes on to
attention,
pitch here
please.
with one man gone
Now
in the top
pitching
of the
for
7th.
the Athletics, number 57.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted in the air to right field. The Scotty's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over.
Ladies and
Astros
gentlemen,
go down
please
1-2-3.
for the
They still
traditional
lead at 6-3.
7-inning stretch.
At the plate, Josh Begley. Head-to-head
Leading off
history
for
with
the
Wade
A's,
Miley. He's gone 3
the
for
catcher,
6.
Josh Begley.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Altuve backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Miley has his target. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And that whole at bat, I feel like you really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Semien, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, The designated
Time now
hitter,
for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Your
Liam
attention,
Hendricks
please.
will come on
Now
in relief
pitching
now
for
as
the
he'll
A's.
make his 10th appearance of
Number
the season.
16, Liam Hendricks.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. In now, George Springer.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Softly hit out toward short. Throw on to Olsen to take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Will Harris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman.
Leading off for
He'll
the
have a
A's,
new pitcher waiting for
the
him
third
as we
baseman,
begin their half of the
Matt
8th.
Chapman.
He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. It's the inside part of the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gurriel is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Lifted into center field. Springer on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's over. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in off the plate. Career numbers against Will Harris. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground, but right into the ship. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 3. Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Robinson.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing further in the Houston ninth. Last chance now for the A's. They've got some work to do, down 6-3.
Your
Roberto
attention,
Osuna
please.
comes out of the bullpen
Now
to
pitching
shut
for
things
the
down
Astros.
here in the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
At the plate, Matt Olson. He's 1 for 2
The
in this
Athletic.
one.
Hey, not an
The first
easy thing
baseman,
to do to try to come
Matt
back and tie a game or take the lead.
Olson.
A guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. No offer at that point. It's a called strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here it comes on 0-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-2 home. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Popped up. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So striding in, Chad Pinder. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Right there for strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson.
So digging in now, Jurickson
ball.
Profar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Slap hard the opposite way, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Houston Astros led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Wade Miley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Marco Estrada couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. The Seattle Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 5-3. The Angels held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-1. The Rays walked off in extra innings against the O's 2-1. The New York Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 16-3. The Chicago White Sox totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-7. The Pirates finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 1-0. Justin Smoke had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Twins 4-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-7. The Chicago Cubs got 11 hits overall as they manhandled the Marlins 8-2. Chris Shaw was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Giants grabbed one from the Nationals 5-4. The Philadelphia Phillies earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 4-2. The St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 7-2. The Reds brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers, 4-3. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 5-4. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 2-1. The Baltimore Orioles put together 10 total hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg, 6-4. The White Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they cruised to the win against the Tigers, 11-3. Nelson Cruz had 3 hits on the day, leading Minnesota to a win over Toronto, 2-1. The Atlanta Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks, 7-4. The Giants completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington, 7-4. The Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they stomped the Brewers 9-3. The Phils got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-4. Sonny Gray collected win number 3 this year, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 4-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.